I'm feeling really great about ADP Run Mobile taking the place of our current payroll system. However, I do have a couple questions for you if you don't mind.
Of course, I don't mind at all. I want to make sure that I cover everything that you would like to know about our product. What can I do for you?
Okay, great. Well, first of all, I'm not sure that we feel entirely safe using this system considering we have such sensitive employee information.
Okay, I understand. Could you tell me a little more about this concern you're having?
Well, how do we know that our payroll will stay secure and private? With this being an iPhone application, I worry that it can be easily hacked into and delicate information could be leaked to the public. I want my employees to feel 100% secure working for Page Medical Clinic.
Right, I completely understand why you would have this concern, but I can assure you that the security of ADP is up to your standards and will without a doubt protect your company from any type of security breach. More than 150,000 businesses trust our company and our solutions to provide them with top-notch service and information security. Private information is never actually stored onto the device being used while inputting your data. We also have a full range of security measures, including account numbers never being transmitted. All communications are protected by encryption. Login sessions time out for inactivity when they're not being used, and the account is actually locked when there are excessive login failures. Lastly, we use the same system that many banking companies do as well. If you trust your bank with information and the security of your assets, then you should definitely trust ADP. So do you see why security will not be an issue for your company with our product?
Yes, I definitely can see that now, and this all sounds great. Thank you for clearing that up. Hearing all these features that protect my company, as well as knowing that ADP uses the same system that my banking systems use, is very comforting. I know that you've stated that ADP Run is compatible with the iPhone. However, I do not use this platform and neither does my wife, so I'm not sure the application would ever work for us.
You're totally right. I did tell you that ADP is compatible with the iPhone. Let me go ahead and apologize to you because I was not clear that this system is actually compatible with many platforms in addition to the iPhone. Which platform are you and your husband using?
We both use Android phones instead of Apple iPhones.
Well, no worries, because ADP's mobile solution is just as compatible with the Android as it is with the iPhone. If you and your husband ever decided to switch to a different platform, chances are that our system will work with that platform the same way it does on your new device. To go into a little more detail, our system is actually compatible with all generations of the iPhone, beginning with the 3G, as well as the iPad and the iPod Touch. Then also the BlackBerry V4.61 and the Android V2, as well as the following Android models afterwards. Does this address your concern of being able to successfully use your mobile product on your device?
Yes, it does. Thank you for going into greater detail for me. I was worried at first that when it wasn't clarified that my device wouldn't work, but I feel it would work just as more efficiently with an Android as well. I feel much more comfortable.
Great, I'm glad that I could put you more at ease. Also, even if you do not have one of those devices at your convenience, ADP's web-hosted platform has many of the same features as the handheld mobile application. You'd be able to complete your payroll as long as you had a computer or a laptop handy.
That's great to know. Sometimes it's easier to use a larger screen or keyboard, so it'd be nice to be able to alternate between the two devices. The last concern I have is when we are switching from ADP from our current system, I know we spend a lot of time on payroll. However, how do I know that this new system will actually alleviate some of the time spent my husband uses on his weekly and biweekly payroll duties?
Well, that's a great question, Dr. Page. I know you and your husband's time is very valuable with both of your busy schedules. Doing everything by hand right now and having to enter the office to do so is very hard on your husband. Having the flexibility to enter information at any time and any place gives your husband the freedom to enter when he pleases, which gives him the opportunity to essentially create his own working hours. Our application is very user-friendly, and you will no longer have to spend those long hours filing your private employee information. Once the information is implemented into the new system, it's there to stay. However, you can edit and change this data at any time at your convenience as well. After just a few weeks, I always hear from my clients telling me how much quicker the processing procedure has become for them versus calling in their payroll like they were doing in the past. Did I tackle this concern for you, or do you have some more unanswered worries?
I believe you covered it all for me. It is nice to know that the 15 hours we are spending weekly with employee information is handled once by HR and then easily accessed by our fingertips at any time, and paperwork is no longer needed. Thank you for taking the time to answer my questions about the program.
Of course, I'm here to answer any questions for you anytime. There's also someone available for you 24/7 for any technical support you may need in the future with ADP.